What's the deal with airplane food?
I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance, and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
So Batman just revealed he has a secret base on the fucking...
I know, he... Come on, bro, at least use a VPN. We're not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
But if we were, you'd be using a VPN when you gave away that information.
I love the voice actor who screams, "The Bat!" every time you show up. The Bat!
Ow.
And...
What? Oh.
Sweet Jesus.
What flavor?
Oh,
Blueberry?
That's the
Blueberry
sweetest of
sweet.
Jesuses.
yes,
Jesus.
everyone knows. That sweet blueberry Jesus. Oh. Oh, that man!
Ow.
That man has a concussion.
No, he just needs
That
to nap
man's
real
gonna
quick.
have permanent brain damage. That's what these knockouts do.
I was always told if you get a concussion, quick nap will knock it right out.
Everyone says that.
Well.
Everyone says that.
We are not
Common
doctors. Do
knowledge.
not take medical advice from us.
Guys, if you have a concussion, don't fall asleep. Get some medical help.
No. Good night's sleep never hurt nobody.
Yeah, it fixes everything.
Unless you have a concussion.
Unless it's that specific situation.
Damn it!
Oh.
Should've known.
Oh, you need a keyblade. Roof.
Where's
go to the
Sora?
roof.
I need friendship and keyblades.
I need the power of friendship.
There we are.
Whoosh.
I have to like...
Where the fuck?
Here?
You're almost there. Where?
Here? Here.
Hey, the
Sure.
cave.
Oh, there's the cave. Okay. This is your cave?
Follow. This is a Skyrim cave. They didn't even
Yeah.
change it.
Wait,
what
did
the
this come
fuck?
out before Skyrim?
Yes. Skyrim came out like
2009.
Oh,
yeah. Skyrim was like 2012?
It's 10 years old, right? Because it's the 10th anniversary and they're reselling the game?
Yeah.
And they're reselling it for the 6th time. They're like, here you go.
Yeah, but this time it's got creator mods.
2011. November of 2011. Man, Skyrim...
Jesus Christ.
Skyrim never dies, but it really needs to. Like, enough already.
And it's like, it's funny because Bethesda's like, oh man, we'll join Microsoft and we'll have Microsoft money. And Microsoft's like, that means you're going to put out another Skyrim.
They're
You're like, no
literally-
way.
They're like, we cannot make anything better than this. We tried, it didn't work. This is all we have.
Sure.
They're like, Elder Scrolls Online fucking sucks, so we're screwed.
And we can't top 76. That's a gaming
Oh, yeah.
masterpiece.
We
That's a
can't count any
masterpiece.
higher. I mean, that alone just lets you know.
Frank, if we got you an Xbox, would you play 76 with us?
I don't know if I want to hurt myself like that, you know?
He's like, no, but I would really appreciate the Xbox.
Yeah, did you know? We were literally paying him with the free Xbox, and he's like, still no, dude. I wouldn't risk it.
Stop, brah. It's gonna hurt. Too bad. Oh, go through the waterfall. Oh. See?
Oh.
That's, everyone knows. Good things are behind the waterfall.
Yeah, you always check behind the waterfall.
This is the Bat Cave, one of many.
One of many.
The Batman VR game, tech demo,
Yeah, yeah.
God, that one's so fucking funny.
it takes place in this universe.
Yeah, okay. I did try that game. That was pretty cool. It was very immersive.
That cracks you up because you whip all the batarangs from your belt all the time. You're
Yeah.
just sitting there being like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
And they keep coming back.
They keep going back.
This new chemical
Ugh.
barely resembles
The Iron Man VR game is pretty dope.
Yeah, I
Yeah?
still have yet to try that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it has like a lot of flaws, and the story's really bad, but like, it's a pretty good attempt at an Iron Man VR game.
Is it like,
Nice.
how long is it?
eliminating the need.
Like 10 hours?
No, it's less than that.
Way less.
Maybe like 5.
Okay.
These notes
But there's like actual
like-
cutscenes and shit, and you have to like play it like an actual game where it's like you
Are
have
you
to.
in the cutscenes? Like,
Yeah, it's all first person.
that's awesome.
Wow. That's nice.
There was actually a couple jump scares because the main villain is Ghost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like, the ghost will just like appear out of nowhere, and it fucks with your VR setup because it's like
Your
technical.
like HUD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Would recommend if you have a
pretty good.
PlayStation in VR.
I
Yeah.
was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going up
Which I just feel like there's right now they're just not putting out as oh no.
I'm good.
They're not putting out like any fantastically big VR games right now, which seems weird.
Well, I think the thing is they're trying to figure out what's the next step.
Like, the technology
Yeah.
isn't exactly there yet. It's close.
Well, they're saying fucking Half-Life 3,
Oh, Alex.
yeah,
Oh,
is like
they say that one's
incredible.
great.
Yeah, I heard that like there were teachers using it during the pandemic as like a whiteboard, you know, to teach like their classroom.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Because the
crazy.
physics of it, or like, because there's like bottles you could pick up and see liquid, and like it'll move inside the bottle. It's like really impressive.
Damn.
But
Damn, son.
the Vive is like $1,000.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even then you need the space for it because you got to put up those sensor cameras, and then you just need like enough space for you to be able to move around.
Steam don't give no shits.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get a
Games
Steam
like,
Deck?
I'll make that money. I will.
That's a good question,
I keep thinking about it, and like, I don't have a gaming PC, you know? I just have my Switch and all my retro gaming systems, but it's like, I need something to play my Steam games on that I've had forever, so...
That's, yeah, you know what? I feel like it's made for people like you. Like, me personally,
Yeah.
I just built a gaming PC, so I'm not, like, jumping for it. Like, I would like to wait and
Exactly.
see how it's gonna be, and see, like, if people recommend it, or if there's gonna be, like, an upgraded model coming out in the future. But
I
it's
agree,
definitely for people like
because-
you.
Yeah, because it's just really a mid-sized gaming PC, you know? Like, it's a
Yeah.
mid-tier. Like, so if you already have, like, a high-tier gaming PC, what's the point, you know?
Exactly.
Like, but...
I'll tell you the point.
But-
There's been times where I'm on my gaming PC, and like right now I'm playing a game called Dodgeball Academia.
Oh, yeah, it looks really good.
Oh, is that good?
Oh, it's actually a lot of fun. It's
That-
cute, it's humorous, and it's good gameplay.
Nice. Because it looked fun.
Yeah, and you know, it's a clever story. It's literally Pokemon meets Dodgeball.
Mm.
It's great.
That's funny.
But that's like a game I'd rather like play laying out on the couch on like the Switch.
Yeah.
Or pooping, you know? Or
Or
pooping.
pooping.
And then that's
Because the real reason why anybody has a Switch. Because they gotta play while pooping. Everyone
There's a
knows
list. There's a list of games that are made for pooping.
it. List of games made for
Yep.
pooping.
Animal
Book this
Crossing,
article
that's a
on
poop game.
GalaxyGeek.com. That's a poop game. That's a poop game.
Yep. Minecraft, that's a poop game.
welcome to our
You-
top 10 poop games.
But I'm questioning everything about the Stream Deck because you guys showed me your modded Game Boy Advances, and I've just
Yeah.
been like in crisis mode for the past week and a half, being like, I don't need it. I don't need it.
You sent
I
me
don't need it.
the Zelda one. That's a pretty nice one.
Yeah. Hey man, if you ever get into it, you supply the stuff and I will build you a modded Game Boy. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot.
It's crazy. I want that Type C charger and the bright ass screen. That talks to me. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I keep like going back and forth with the idea of adding that. It's called Clean Juice. It's a USB-C Game Boy battery mod. And I keep going back and forth on it because when we modded our Game Boys, we also bought like really nice AA batteries that are rechargeable. They're like 2800
Oh, nice.
milliamps, and they last pretty well. So like, you know, we've already got that. So I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
I could, but I already have these batteries.
Yeah, because
I already
you
got these.
you need something powerful because the backlit screen drains regular batteries like nothing.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend either doing the USB-C mod or getting yourself a really nice, good, like AA batteries that
Battery.
have a lot of battery to them.
Nice. Okay. That makes sense to me. Like, because I remember going through so many batteries on the normal Game Boy Advance, and then they're like, "We're gonna pimp it out."
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's good, dude. I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like my wife's like, you can only get the new Switch, the Stream Deck, or the Game Boy Advance, and I'm like, I'm probably gonna get the new Switch and the Stream Deck.
and you're like, I'm gonna get a divorce.
No, I should not have all those things because I mean, even the Stream Deck is scary because I own so many Switch games right now. I don't need another system to dump shit tons of games into, you know?
Yeah,
but
you know what? She's looking out for you. She already knows that this is a bad financial decision.
It's true. I have a problem.
No, I feel it though. Like I'm not in a hurry to get the OLED, but one day it would be nice.
I need the OLED. My Switch is dying.
Yeah,
my
you
Switch
have.
Is like, why?
You
am
have
I
a
still
really
alive?
old one.
Why am I still alive?
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm tired, Grandpa. And I'm like, keep digging.
I need the long sleep, please. Let me take a break.
Put me into the ground, Grandpa. Let me die.
And I mean, that being your only gaming system right now that you're like mostly playing on,
yeah,
that it gets a lot of use.
It does. It gets a ton of use, and it's just like with Disgaea 6, I play it all the time. I'm at 1,400 hours on Disgaea 6. It's just constantly running.
That's crazy.
And, I think that came out in July, so it's been constantly running with that. I actually turned it off today to play some Dicey Dungeons. I wanted to try Dicey Dungeons, and actually Dicey Dungeons is a lot of fun. It's actually really great. It's just like Slay the Spire, but dice. And you're like sick.
You kept saying Dicey Dungeons, and I couldn't tell if you were talking about Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Dude, after we hung out like a couple weeks ago, I was on Etsy being like, where the fuck is some Dungeon Dice Monsters? I want it. And they only had the original Game Boy Advance game on there. Like, nobody's making custom Dungeon Dice Monsters? What the shit is that?
Because nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah, because they try to make it for real. Like Konami.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I remember. And then nobody bought it. And they were like, shit.
I bought the starter box, so I had like the map and like dice and shit. It was weird.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Because it is weird. It's a weird change on the game. You're like, But at the time, Konami was like, dice. Everyone loves dice.
Well, I guess in the manga or season 0, it made sense because it was a different game. And within Dungeon Dice Monsters, it was like all original.
Was that the same game that Duke Devlin plays?
That's the one he made.
Okay.
So like when Yugi's doing it, he has brand new monsters and all that. But in the anime, they just added like regular Yu-Gi-Oh monsters to the game.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, I just summoned Dark Magician.
Oh yeah, that was so fucking dumb because it's like, oh, you're playing a game that you're completely unfamiliar with, and then at the last minute he's like, I'm gonna summon my trusty sidekick, Dark Magician. It's like, come on, I literally threw my hands in the air and I said, this is bullshit.
It's like if you're playing the Pokemon card game and then you just drew Blue Eyes White Dragon and you played it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it.
Sir, this isn't legal, sir.
No, I'm king of games. Sorry, you can't stop me.
That's exactly what Yugi would do. He'd be like, here's a Magic the Gathering card, and they'd be like, sir, this is Pokemon.
It's like, oh, I see that your fucking Rayquaza is using Dragon Rush on my Dratini, but I have Exodia. Oh, look how, I wonder where that came from.
You're like, wait a second. I bared my teeth through Jump Force. I don't know if you ever played Jump Force.
Yeah.
I fucking love Jump Force.
I got burned by Jump. Okay, we all have a Jump Force story.
I fucking knew you would love Jump Force because it is so just like, who's the most overpowered people in this game? Yugi and Seto Kaiba.
Yeah, it's exactly
like,
it.
All right.
It's who would win in a fight, the video game.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Jump Force.
I got it. What? Hello?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I pre-ordered it. I was pretty hyped for it when it was coming out. I got it, I played it, and I said, "This is not a fighting game," and then I put it down for forever.
It was so funny because everyone told me not to buy it. Deshaun, my co-host on Warp Shelf, was like, "Don't fucking buy it. It's bad, and you know it's bad." And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's got Goku and Yugi, and they can fight each other."
Yusuke Urameshi? Are you fucking kidding me?
That's true. They brought some characters from the dead to like put in that game.
It's true.
They didn't have,
and that's like the fun of it.
So Shonen Jump no longer owns Shaman King, and I fucking loved Shaman King growing up.
Ooh.
And that was kind of a disappointment for me. I found that out the hard way. I was like, wait, no Shaman King representation? And I learned that they don't own it anymore.
Oh, that's sad. There was definitely some characters in that game. I was like, who the fuck are you? What is happening? What is happening? They murdered Batman.